Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is VANO. So today on DudeGlam, yes, we are doing a full face of glam, but here's the catch. Every piece of makeup that you see in this video, I purchased at Marshall's. Yes, that's right, this is an entire face of Marshall's makeup, and you might be thinking like, oh, that's kind of, like the basic kind of makeup. The makeup that you don't necessarily think is gonna be like in Sephora, in Ulta. No. I'm talking Pat Mcgrath, I'm talking Becca, I'm talking Boscia, I'm talking Stila, I'm talking Milk, all on this face for a fraction of the price. Shout out to you, Miss Clara Sexton. Thank you so much for giving me the idea for this video. I've really been collecting the best of the best makeup that I could find at Marshall's and taking my time to really show you just like all the amazing gems that you can find there. So I am really excited to show all of you this today, and it's just like, look at this, look at my face. It's gorgeous. If you have not already, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I love having everyone on here and following the DudeGlam journey, and give this video a big thumbs up and hit the bell to get notified every time I upload a new video. And if you want to play around and just see what happens when I apply an entire face of makeup that I found at Marshall's, then keep on watching. All right, you guys, well, here I am, complete face with no makeup on it, and we're just going to jump right into it. But first, I'm gonna put this hair up because it's getting hot here today, okay? So just give me 1 second. Okay, hair is up. So before we jump into all this, I'm just gonna show you what my table looks like right now. And these are just some of the goodies that I found that I'm using today for the video. Look at this, Pat Mcgrath lip gloss for $4. I also found Pat Mcgrath lipstick. I found Becca Foundation. I found Benefit brows. I found e.l.f., but obviously like e.l.f. isn't too high-end, but still like it's a great find. I found Milk lip products. I found the Milk bronzer stick. I found Cover FX primer. I found the Beauty Blender foundation. I mean, there's just so much. Stila liquid shadows. There's just so much here, you guys. Boom. So yeah, just from that alone, I hope you can see just like the amount of amazing things. Oh, I didn't even show this off, but look at all of these Sigma brushes I found. Sigma brushes, like these are not cheap, you guys, and at Marshall's, what a steal. So as I go through these products, I'm going to list the actual retail price on one side and then the price that I paid at Marshall's on the other, and then we'll compare at the end of the video. So the first thing I'm gonna go in with is the Cover FX blurring primer, and here are the two prices. I will have the original retail price on the right and the Marshall's price on the left. So I have never tried this before. I know that, when Cover FX first came out with these, they had a few other primers that they came out with when they launched these. And I remember getting like a couple samples at Sephora, but at the time I really, was kind of pinching my coin. So when I found this at Marshall's, I was like, I have to get it. I also got their blue light primer there as well too. I know that none of these are necessarily like new to the market, but it is fun to try out these brands that might be a little bit more on the pricier side at times, and you just find them at like such deeply discounted prices. I just love it. This primer is on. I like how this feels. It gives it a little bit of like a powdery finish. Hold on, let me just throw on a little bit of balm here so Clara doesn't read me to fill for having dry lips. I found this at Marshall's as well. This is the Milk Kush Lip Glaze. I also found a ton of the lip balms, and I mean, I'm pretty much like bought out the entire store because those are just amazing. I found them for $5 each, and I think they retail for $16, I believe. And now I am fully stocked with lip products, lip balms, lip moisturizers for like a good year. So thank you, Marshall's. Okay, so I found two different types of foundations. I found the Becca Foundations. This is the Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. And then I also found the Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation. So I'm gonna be using these two shades from Becca in the shade Buff and Cafe. I'm gonna be using this sponge I got at Marshall's as well too. This is from Urban Studio, and this is $3.99. I'm not sure if that's technically like a discounted price. I feel like Urban Studio is more of like an e.l.f. type brand, but if there is a massive price difference, I will list it here. So I'm first gonna go in with this shade Buff. I'm gonna see how this works. It looks a little light for me right now, so if I need to, I'll go in with this other shade here called Cafe and just kind of blend it in a little bit more. Also, you guys, I'm so sad that Becca's going out of business. Who else is sad about that? Leave it down in the comments below. Their highlighters are legendary. They just have so many amazing products. They're lip products. I've never tried the foundation, so I'm happy to try it now and still support the brand. I think Becca's a great brand, and I'm really sad to see them go. So that definitely looks a little light for me, but we will just go with it for right now. And then I will add in some of the buff color later. Now I'm gonna take a few pumps of the buff. All right, and now let's just get to blending. It has a beautiful skin finish. It kind of matches me really well. Thank you, Marshall's. All right, that's actually not a bad match. Now the thing is with Marshall's, of course, they're not gonna have the full line of you know, whatever product you're looking for. All right, I have a question for you guys. If you have a Marshalls in your area, number one, have you visited it? And number two, what are some of the amazing finds that you have gotten there? I think actually I'm gonna do a Marshalls haul, my top 10 favorite things that I've ever found at Marshalls. Let me know if you guys want to see that. Leave it down in the comments. And also, if you have been to a Marshalls, what are some of the amazing finds that you've gotten there as well too? I would love to know. For bronzer today, I'm gonna go in with the Milk Bronzing Stick, and this is in the shade Baked. Again, great Marshalls find, and both prices will be listed right here, so just keep tabs. So this is definitely not used. I don't want you to think that this was used makeup. It just looks like that the stick got stuck to the little cap here in the top, so I'm not mad at it. I'm gonna go back with my Fenty brush now, and I'm going to take a little bit here off the top and start to carve out this face, and let's see how that looks. This bronzing stick is so creamy, it just kind of glides right on top, and it doesn't look like it's disturbing the foundation at all, which is really nice. So some of you may be wondering, why are these big expensive name brands showing up at Marshalls? Are they expired? Like, what's the deal? So I started to do some research on my own because I was very curious about this as well, because I thought, okay, are these expired? These don't look expired. So this is the best answer that I could find to that question, and I hope this helps. Discount stores such as TJ Maxx and Marshalls, which are owned by the same company, Marmaxx, negotiate high volume deals with manufacturers, which enable them to buy products at a discount. They have much lower overhead costs and more products at a high volume, which enables them to make a profit at a lower price point. Additionally, they sometimes feature certain products as loss leaders in order to get people into their stores, knowing that they will make other purchases while they are there, which I'm totally guilty of. So Marshalls, you got it on lock with that. I was honestly confused myself when I first started to go there. I was like, I don't understand how Pat Mcgrath is in Marshalls. Like, I can't compute this. But I hope that gives you a little bit more insight as to why that is. So for concealer, I'm gonna go in with a legendary concealer. This is obviously one of the big ones in the industry. It is the Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer. I can't tell you how happy I was when I found this at Marshalls, because Scott Barnes talks about this concealer so much and how he's used it on JLo before. So I was like, okay, if this is the concealer that JLo uses, I have to try this. And the shade that I found was Fair Neutral. I'm just gonna be a little bit sparing with this until I work this out and get it all blended. So let me just start to tap that in. Ooh, I feel like JLo already. You know, that's actually not that bad. I was expecting it to be a lot brighter. I didn't know how well those were gonna blend together, and I'm really liking how this looks. I'm gonna go in here and add a little bit more to brighten. That turned out a lot better than I expected. I thought this was gonna be way too light of a concealer, but I really like how this looks. All right, so on to setting powder. Now, I did find this at Marshalls, but I didn't buy it because I didn't want an extra at the moment. This is the e.l.f. translucent powder. It was the same price, maybe like $1 less. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set these under eyes really quickly with this pressed powder. This is definitely a tried and true for me. I love the e.l.f. pressed powder. It just has never steered me wrong. Okay, then I'm just gonna take a little bit more of this and set the perimeter of my face. Everything's looking really good so far. I really like this. Okay, so I have a little confession to make. I did not find a bronzer that I liked at Marshalls. There were a lot of bronzers with shimmer in it. I am not that type of person. I don't like a shimmery bronzer. I like to be able to control where I place highlight, shimmer, glitter, all that on my face. I'm just not that person. I've never been a fan of that, so that's why. Okay, let me just go in here and sharpen up this nose contour real quick. Let's do eyes. Let's jump right into eyes. These are the suede shadows and the glitter and glow shadows, and I wanted to use that today to just do like a really quick, fun, bronzy moment. So I'm just gonna open these up quickly, and the prices will be listed on either side. So for the base, I'm gonna use Midnight Espresso from Stila, and it's this beautiful kind of brown mauve-y vibe. Man, these Stila eyeshadows are so easy to work with. I used a couple of the glitter ones back in the day, never matte. I think it was when they were still kind of expanding on the line, so there wasn't a lot of colors to play with back then. But this matte color just blends like a dream. My God, Stila. This is the same price as the other one, and this was in the shade Smoldering Satin. So we are gonna go a little bit glittery today, a little bit glam today, a little bit today, because why not? Paint me like one of your French girls, Jack. Oh, that's gorgeous. I want to paint my whole lid in that. Let me wipe this bake away here real quick. Okay, so now to line the eyes, I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. gel eyeliner, and I'm pretty sure it was like the same price, maybe $1 difference. So I'm just gonna list them right here for you, and I will be right back once I finish lining these eyes. I'm going to now go in with this e.l.f. eyeliner that I got, and again, pretty sure it's the same price. So I'm gonna list them right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and line my eyes real quick. Guess I got more of like a cat eye going on today. Oh, I didn't even realize I had all that powder on my shirt. Why didn't you guys tell me? So I'm gonna finish off the eyes with these Kiss lashes. These are in the style Lavish. And do these look lavish? Yes, yes they do. So let me just open these up, pop these on, and I will be right back. So I'm still waiting for those lashes to dry. I know I said I would come back with those on, but while we wait, I wanna put this blush on that I found from Becca. This is in the shade Songbird. Looks like a beautiful kind of neutral type blush, and I love it. Wow, these lashes are everything with this look. They are just beautiful. They have that wonderful cat eye vibe. So I'm gonna coat the lashes now with the e.l.f. mascara. Wow, also I'm kind of shocked at how much I like this e.l.f. mascara. I'm not sure if it's the mascara or if it's the wand that I like, but it's almost like a 2-in-1 wand because it has that round tip so you can really get in there and do a lot of like fine tuning with the lashes. That's great. I can really get in here and do a lot of detail work. I love this. Oh, brows. I completely forgot to do brows, you guys. Why didn't you tell me I needed to do brows? So for brows, I'm using the Benefit Brow Contour Pro. Prices are listed right here. I really have not tried Benefit brow products in a long time. It's this kind of pen thing. And then you have different shades. What is it? 4 different shades to do definition, a highlighter. Ooh, a highlighter. Is this actually like a highlighter? Oh, okay. It's like a matte highlighter, but I guess it gives you just a little bit more kind of like, almost like doing like highlight on your hair. You can do highlight in your brows. All right, you guys, brows are done. What do you think? I like that color. I think it did a really good job of just kind of shaping my brows. The thing is with this though, because my brows are so dark, I just don't see a point in using these other 3 shades here, like these lighter shades. So Benefit, love the concept, but I don't think it's for me. I think I would just honestly stick to your singles. Also because it has the spoolie, I did have to go through with a separate spoolie and kind of make sure everything was nice and touched up. They look great, but I just don't see a need for the other 3 colors. I am super glam. I did not know I was gonna get this glam. I mean, I should have when I saw all the products that I purchased, but I really was going for more of like just a bronzy kind of everyday look, and somehow we ended up in the Middle East. Let's just move on down the line here. Now I did do blush. I have not done highlighter, so let me grab the highlighter. I found a limited edition release of the iconic Becca Champagne Pop. This is the mini. These were in like little cute little ornaments, but unfortunately the box was kind of broken, so I decided not to show it on camera. Again, like those are just certain things that you kind of have to be aware of when you are shopping at Marshall's for these things. Of course, this one, the product is completely fine. This is definitely a very iconic shade. We all know Champagne Pop, created by Jaclyn Hill way back in the day. It's one of like the first major highlighters to really go mainstream, I feel like. So to finish off this look, we gotta go in and do this lip, honey. This is a liquid lip and lip liner set from Beauty Concepts. I'm gonna use their lip liner. All right, well, this is the best that I could do with that liner. It's really not that good. Sorry, Beauty Concepts. We're not having it. I'm just gonna take some of this Milk bronzer and kind of fake a lip job here real quick because this did nothing for me. And then we'll move on. Okay, thank you, Milk, for giving me just a little bit more definition. And now let's apply this Pat Mcgrath lipstick. First of all, can we talk about this packaging? Pat Mcgrath, like, this is just amazing. And I cannot believe I found a Pat Mcgrath lipstick at Marshall's. What? The prices will be listed here. I'll just tell you, I paid $15 at Marshall's for this, and that still might sound a little bit expensive for some people for a lipstick, but when you think about Pat Mcgrath and the actual prices that these lips are, like, that's nothing compared to what you would normally pay for a Pat Mcgrath product. So I was blown away. Also, with this lip gloss, I don't even know if I'm going to use this today, but a lip gloss from Pat Mcgrath, I believe is $29. This was on sale for $4. Yes, I'm buying this. So this is in the shade Ami by Pat Mcgrath. It's this kind of like dusty rose. The packaging is gorgeous. All of this is beautiful. I just want to put this on, like just get on my lips. I'm gonna add a little bit of gloss on top of this just to really pump up the lips a little bit more. So I'm gonna take this Becca gloss, and this is in the shade Champagne Cream. I love it, you guys. And then to finish off this look and set the whole face, I'm going to go in with the Boscia White Charcoal Mattifying Makeup Setting Spray. Boscia was a tried and true for me way back in the day, especially with their primer. I live for that. And I kind of strayed away from them over the years just because there were so many other brands that were coming out. I never tried their setting spray, and I hope it's just as good as their primer. So let's give it a go, set this face, and finish this glam. All right, you guys, well, here's the completed look using a full face of makeup that I purchased at Marshall's. What do you think? Sound off in the comments below. Oh my God, I had way too much fun doing this today. I was so blown away and shocked by just how amazing these products worked and how well they worked on my skin. And like, just look at this face. Like, Marshalls, are you kidding me? All except maybe like 2 products I was really not here for, but everything else across the board, Marshalls, you are a gem. You are, oh, I love it. Let's just do a recap here quickly. I used Stila, I used Becca, I used Pat Mcgrath, I used Benefit, I used e.l.f., I used Milk, I used Urban Decay. None of those are really cheap products except for e.l.f., right? There's like a couple in there, but across the board, a lot of these products would be considered more on like the medium to high end range. And that's a lot of money. So I'm gonna throw up the totals right now. Look at the difference in savings, you guys. You can't tell me that Marshalls isn't great when it comes to finding really good quality makeup for a great price. Check out your local Marshalls. I cannot rep them enough, not only just for makeup, but for skincare, for hair care, for all things having to do with home, or like little gadgets that you find that you wouldn't necessarily think you need, but then you get it and you're like, oh, this actually is a better improvement than what I had before. So the more I think about this, I really do want to do like my top 10 purchases that I've gotten at Marshalls. So I think I'm going to do that for you guys so you can really get a vibe of what I'm talking about. I can already think of certain things that I'm using. So again, thank you, Marshalls, so much for staying at the top of your game when it comes to makeup as well too. Again, it can be a hit and miss, right? There are sometimes like makeup looks like it's been used, it's been swatched, it's just kind of the name of the game. But if you're there and you're digging through and you're just making sure and checking that the makeup you want to purchase has not been touched and comes correct to the game, again, Claire, thank you so much for giving me the idea for this video. I really appreciate it. Like, you really just brought this whole look to life. So thank you, boo. I love you for this. Well, that's it for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate everyone who comes on here and takes the time to watch these videos and experiences this journey with me through music, art, and fashion. Oh man, I sound like a broken record, but just check out Marshalls. You will not be disappointed. All right, you guys, I will see you in my next video. Bye.